Hello, my name is Johan Falk. I work at Node 1 Scandinavia. It is approaching noon here in Sweden, but it's still a very nice day, and we are watching episode 21 of the Learn Rules Framework screencast series. We're learning right now about views, bulk operations, and the amazing things you can do with views, bulk operations, and rules in combination. I would like to show you the coolest of these features, and that is how you can use views bulk operations to load lists of entities into rules, and have rules act on them. I'm going to do that as an example here by having rules go through once a day or something all the stuff that is on the front page and sticky on top of lists, and have those demoted or removed from front page if they are older than, say, 1 week. Right, I'm going to have that happening once every day. That means I will use Rule Scheduler for this. I will enable that in a minute. The cool thing here is not Rule Scheduler, but that you can have nodes listed in views and have those put into rules in a sweet way. To do that, you have to start by creating a view. I'll do that. I'll create a view that lists all the content on the front page that is sticky and is older than 1 week. Content to make unsticky, I'll call this. Non-displayed view used for fetching content that should be made unsticky. Adding descriptions is a good practice. Please do that, even when making demonstrations for others, and you won't even use this on a live site. I won't actually create a page, and I won't create a block. I don't need any display at all here. The master display or the default display will be just fine. There, continue and edit. I'm actually going to remove this sort criteria. We don't even need sort criteria here. Remove. Cool. But we need some filters. We have published yes. Well, that is okay. I'm gonna make sure we only list sticky stuff, promoted to front page stuff, and things that have been post date that has been posted more than 1 week ago. Okay, so 3 filters here in views. Let's add and configure those. If it is less than or equal to -1 week, this post date, then I want it listed. Stuff older than 1 week, I'm going to call this. Apply and continue. I want to have it on the front page. On the front page. And I want to have it sticky. Sticky. Alright, so I'm now having published content older than 1 week on the front page that is sticky. Right now that is nothing. Fair enough. I'm going to save this for now. Let's actually make one piece of content sticky on the front page and older than 1 week. So I'm editing this node here, publishing options, promote front page, sticky, and I'm going to change this date here. Let's just back 1 year. Alright, so now we have 2 here, and I should have 1 node that is listed. Yeah, cool. This is almost everything I need in order to load this into rules. I need one more thing, and that is a VBO field, a views bulk operation field. So I add a new field here, content. This is pretty important what kind of bulk operations field you select, because it will tell rules what kind of entity is being sent to it. In this case it is nodes, because it's the content option here that I use. And then configure, and here I don't even have to select any of the operations here. I can just apply straight off. I could even remove the title here if I wanted to, but I don't want that right now. Doesn't matter. I should probably or possibly change the access here, but let's not. This is not a view that is being displayed, and it can't really do harm in itself. And it might be run as an anonymous user by rules. I'm not really sure, but we'll see about that. Alright, so this view will now pick up all the content that should be demoted from the front page, or no, made unsticky. Let's have a component that does the thing that we want here, that is making the content unsticky. I will have that as an action set, continue. I'll call it make old front page content. Well, it shouldn't be unsticky, demote old front page content. Old front page sticky content even. Okay, and I don't need any parameters on this. I don't need any input data. I know that no matter what, I will always pick the old stuff that is sticky on the front page and demote that. So no input variables is necessary. Continue. Alright, here is the cool stuff. I can add an action. Dun, dun, dun. And down at the bottom I have this views bulk operations group. Load a list of entities from a VBO view. And here I get all the VBOs that have all the views that have VBO fields on them, all the displays even. And I'm going to use this content to make unsticky view with a master display. Here I can send arguments to the view, one per line. I can use replacement patterns in even data selection. If I use data selection, I only get one entry, obviously. But this can be made to send stuff into views, and that can be really useful if you want to say fetch all the comments written by a particular user and have rules act on them. Then you want to have the user ID or something as an argument. Alright, but I won't do that right now. Content make unsticky. I pick all those. I'm going to call these nodes, node list, I guess. Node list, save. And since this is a list in rules, I can add a loop through all the content. Looping through all the old stuff that is sticky on the front page. Loop through that. Let's call it node. Each item list item is called node, and then inside this loop I will demote from front page. Remove content from front page. That could probably be done by using this set of data value as well, but I'm using this one just to be sure. The node should be removed from front page. Save. Alright, cool. Now let's actually add a message here as well, saying that this piece of content was removed from the front page, just to be sure. Show message on the site, removed node title from the front page. It was too old. Save. This is really powerful. And it's so much easier to do this in Rules 2 and Drupal 7 than it was in Drupal 6, because in Rules 2 you have these loops. In Drupal 7 you had to call the VBO and execute it programmatically, which also put some severe limitations on what kind of data and how much data you could send on to the VBO. And it all got kind of hacky as soon as you wanted more than one piece of data sent along. This is just super sweet. And the way it should work. Right, so if I run this right now, the Sina Ulam Korper node should be demoted from the front page. Let's actually try that. Demote old front page sticky content. Execute. Okay, there are no parameters, but I apparently still get this page here. Execute, have a cup of tea. Alright, removed Sina Ulankorpe from the front page. It was too old. Sweet! Let's try executing it again, and it should say nothing. Yeah, because the list is empty. Let's actually try this. See if we can get a number of all the of how many nodes were demoted from the front page. Show a message on the site. Let's see if we have the no, not there. Data selection. If this list has no, we don't have the number of items in the list as a property. That's a shame. Okay, that would be something to add to lists as data typing rules, actually. Maybe that's worth an issue in the rules issue queue. Right. Final step, have this repeated once every day, is done in the following way. Number 1, enable module, rules scheduler, rules scheduler. I've started talking more and more American English. I'm not sure I like it, but it's kind of more comfortable saying scheduler than scheduler. Right, closing that one. And here now I can add an action last to this action where I demote stuff. And I can schedule a component evaluation. And I can schedule demote old front page sticky content. And I can have that evaluated in +1 day. I'm gonna call it remove old front page stuff. Save. Alright, whenever this is executed now, it will schedule itself to run again in 24 hours. And I can go to these components, fire it off right away, and now I have some automated functions on my site to once every day prune old content from the front page. No coding, works just fine. Could be exported as a feature and put on any site you want, and just works. That's pretty nice, isn't it? So I think this finishes off what I want to show you with views bulk operations. It's a really cool module. Please, I'm going to put a link in the show notes to the VBO issue queue, where I encourage you to go over and say, good work on the VBO project. I think it's really useful. Keep on rocking, or something like that. Giving attention and positive feedback to module maintainers and other Drupal people is a really good thing. Take that as a habit to give good feedback, because I mean that's what keeps many people going. That and money, I guess. Right, yeah. See you around in the next screencast. I wonder if I won't be doing Rules Bonus Pack as the next chapter. That, or I might even have a look at the Rules Forms module. You never know. See you around anyway. Goodbye.